Fenbendazole and ivermectin, these are not just dewormers as we've talked about before, but could they be helpful in something like autism? How about Parkinson's? How about BPH, enlarged prostate? Turns out yes. In fact, well, let me just say about the CFC, right? Cancer, CFC. One of our members of our groups has a father who has BPH, very large prostate. Had to get up to urinate several times a night, 10 times a night. Started taking anti-protozoal. Started out with mebendazole and ivermectin. Within 5 days, she saw a 5-inch worm come out of his colon. Okay. After 7 days, a 1.5-foot worm. She did this over and over throughout the next several months, and eventually he has completely normal prostate. But at one point, the entire bathtub, they have this bathroom, which is kind of all tiled, was filled with worms, just crawling around. Incredible, incredible. But his prostate shrunk, all right? Now, in addition to that, the Autism Research Institute, they've now got this 100-year-old anti-parasitic drug called Suramin, is not only being found to be useful in prostate CFCs, as well as other CFCs, but it's also now getting FDA approval for its results with autism. All right. In addition to that, it's not just Suramin. We're talking about itraconazole, which is a antifungal that we use in our protocol. Okay, completely eradicated all the symptoms of autism in the children they treated. Completely. And then we've got fenbendazole, we've got niclosamide. These are all being used for autism, Parkinson's, and CFCs. The reminder here, the thing that we need to know about all of these antiparasitics and all of the things we do is that there's one underlying condition in all illnesses, and that's an accumulation of toxicity. And whatever gets in the way of removing that toxicity, we have to consider also as a toxicity. So if we have parasites or whatever, we need to get rid of them, and then we need to put in the healthy microbial organisms, and then we need to eat food that can be converted into flesh, blood, or energy. Okay, and anything that cannot needs not to be eaten. And then we need to go to sleep early, and before 9, and we need to get up and we need to move around all day long. Just do all these things to restore our healthy physiological balance. But keep in mind that these drugs that are called dewormers, dog dewormers and horse dewormers, so you won't use them, actually affect the pathway that are common to all illnesses. Imagine that.